Hello there guys and welcome back to 100% Chelsea, for my review of the Chelsea versus Watford game. And it was one hell of an entertaining game. We ended up winning 4-3. What? 4-3 against Watford, who haven't scored in the last 4, haven't scored in the last 6 away games, and we conceded 3. What are we doing? Getting into the game, starting off with our lineup, there was a fair few changes like I predicted in my preview. It was actually Begovic in goal, which very much surprised me. Because like I said in yesterday's preview, I really want Thibaut Courtois to win the Golden Glove award for, the most clean sheets all season. And I mean, I know he's leading by 1, but still, let's at least hope he's going to play against Sunderland, that we actually do keep a clean sheet against them. Then the whole back line changed in Kurt Zouma, John Terry, who thankfully got a game, and Nathan Ake. The wingbacks were Cesar Spilicueta, obviously being moved forward. He actually played every single minute, or at least he played all 37 games. Not 100% sure if he got subbed off once or twice, but he played every single game of the league so far this season. And on the left, it was actually Kennedy who played, which is good to see. Chalobah played next to N'Golo Kante in the middle, like I predicted. And Eden Hazard, Michy Batshuayi, and Willian were the front 3. Bit confused because Ruben Loftus-Cheek didn't even make the bench. I hope he's injured, as weird as that sounds, because if he's not and he just didn't even make the squad, his Chelsea career is pretty much over. Because, there better be a proper reason for this, because that's just weird. And I saw a lot of you commented, what about Musonda? Why didn't I talk about Musonda, or why didn't I predict Musonda to start the game? Well, Musonda isn't doing anything. He's never made the squad. I think he was on the bench once, but he didn't even get minutes when Kennedy did. And he didn't even make the bench today, so, that's why I didn't mention him. Anyway, the game started off well. 22 minutes in, pretty much the perfect start of the game. Because John Terry, John Terry made it 1-0 in the 22nd minute after a corner. And, it was a bit of kerfuffle in the middle, and he just got a foot to it while falling over and just put it in by hitting the inside of the post. It was all guns blazing. Everyone was happy. Everyone was buzzing. John Terry was buzzing. The crowd was buzzing. And then just 97 seconds later, he fucked it all up again. Misunderstanding between John Terry and Chalobah. John Terry got a head to the ball and just couldn't head it where he wanted to head it. And he kind of tried to head it back to Begovic, but that wasn't far enough. And if he didn't try to head it back there, I don't know what was going on. And Capoue just intercepted the ball, got a header, put it over Begovic and just dinked it in. Bit annoying, 97 seconds after, scoring the first goal, especially with it being a John Terry mistake. Just a bit disappointing and depressing, really, isn't it? And then the 36th minute, Azpilicueta made it 2-1 with a beautiful strike. After a corner, again, he was stood at the edge of the box. It fell to him. He had a beautiful strike, put it into the bottom corner. Great strike. Kissed the badge afterwards. Always love that, especially when it's players that I actually see staying for a while, who actually might be captain or at least vice-captain behind Gary Cahill next season. So that's obviously great. Then just after half-time, Michy Batshuayi comes up with a goal again. Great. 3-1, obviously. And it came from a corner again. Got cleared again. We don't really do too well from directly the corners. But it got cleared out. Kennedy somehow put a ball in while slipping. That was a bit weird. Ake took it down, squared it in, I think, inside the 6-yard box. He took it down, he squared it to Batshuayi, who literally just had to tap it in. Easy goal. But, great. Can't complain. And this time, just 118 seconds later. What are we doing? We conceded the 3-2. 3 Janmaat. And that was just terrible defending. By Zouma, who got the ball but didn't get it properly. And then by Ake, who just backed off completely of Janmaat, who, was running rings around him in the box, really. I mean, it's difficult. I get it in the box. It's difficult to, go in for the tackle because you might bring him down, receive the penalty and stuff. But still, he just backed off a little bit too much. We conceded, and I was well, fair enough. Obviously not the usual back 3, so we're obviously going to concede a few goals, I suppose. And then we conceded the 3rd goal in the 74th minute through Okaka. Again, poor defending, also a bit unlucky, I suppose. The cross got put in. Zouma kind of won it, kind of didn't win it. It just fell to Okaka, who just then put it in after out-strengthening, I think, Nathan Ake. So a bit unlucky that it just fell to him. But, you should have just dealt with the cross better, mate. You should have just dealt with it better. Which then actually did piss me off. Because, yes, I know we're champions. And it doesn't really matter. But I still want to win every game, don't we? We want to get the record of the most wins ever in a Premier League season with 30. Which we can do if we win, obviously now against Sunderland. Obviously had to win today as well. Right after that, we made some changes. Aina came on for Kennedy, playing left wing back, which I found a bit weird. That Aina, I think the only times he actually played was away against West Ham in the Carling Cup, or Kevlar 1 Cup, whatever it's called now, or just EFL League Cup. And today he always played left wing back. Like, that's not his position. He's a right back, right wing back, not on the left. I find that strange. Anyway, and then Fabregas came on for Chalobah in the 79th minute, which I found a bit harsh because Chalobah I felt like was the best of all our youngsters that started the game. Because, you know, he was really good. His passing was good. His intensity was good. His interceptions were really good as well. I mean, obviously you're not going to take off Kante if you want to win the game with 3-3. But still, a bit harsh I felt like. And then Pedro came on for Michy Batshuayi in the 84th minute. And then the 88th minute, good old Cesc Fabregas with his magic hat made it 4-3. Willian played him in just outside the box. Beautiful first time strike into the bottom corner. Great finish. And I absolutely loved it. I absolutely did love it. And last thing to mention, in the 92nd minute, my fellow Austrian, Sebastian Prödl, got sent off with a second yellow card. Stupid. Like, 2 stupid fouls by him. Harsh fouls as well. Like, definitely deserved. Bit of a prick. He's not a nice guy in real life. I met him. But fair enough, see ya. But yeah, that's really it from the game. Obviously, I think important to win for the morale, for you know, just to get those 30 wins in one season. But the concerning thing about the whole game was Watford had 3 shots on goal and they scored 3. Like, that defence, I mean, I know they haven't played together and I know none of them have a lot of game time, but in that combination, it's just not working. I can't really pinpoint why it didn't work generally, because it was individual mistakes for the first goal, for the second goal, and for the third goal kind of as well. But it was just wasn't really working. But yeah, you know, I was happy to see some youngsters, you know, Kennedy, Aki, Zuma, Chalobah. I was happy to see those. Happy to see Michy Batshuayi again, obviously, after being the hero on Friday. Even scoring another goal, which is obviously good. I'm happy for him for that. Latif is here next season. We'll have to wait and see for that, obviously. And again, still a bit confused why Begovic played and not Thibaut Courtois for the Golden Glove thing. But I mean, I suppose, why not? But yeah, that's really it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me all of your thoughts down in the comment section below on the game. You know, how good was it that John Terry scored? I mean, yes, he messed it up like 97 seconds later. A bit. But still scored. Like, that's just class. That's the 100th goal we scored all season, actually. Like, in all competitions. It's just was always going to be John Terry who scored like a milestone goal, wasn't it? Anyway, leave me all of your thoughts on the game down in the comment section below. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We massively do appreciate that. I'm obviously going to be at the game against Sunderland next Sunday. Very much looking forward to that. And yeah, up to Chelsea. And I'll see you next time.